Everybody, this is Jennifer with Ask LLC. Today we're going to talk about something simple that a lot of people, companies, businesses, organizations are already using. It's really important, and it is Facebook events. And why is it very important is a lot of people have public events. They're sharing it, but they don't actually make an event post. They don't actually make it an event on Facebook, and they're really losing a huge audience out there when they don't. They think they're just going to make the post on a page or in a group and people will see it and go, but you really want to get an event actually established on Facebook. And there are a lot of mistakes that people make that won't reach the biggest amount of audience out there, and this is the best way to do it. And there's different examples. There's a private event if you just want something small with a couple people, say a birthday party or a little gathering. But we're going to use the example that we're going with a big public event, and we want to reach as many people out there as possible. So here we go. We're going to go over here to look at events. And this is the page, of course, where people search for events based on the date, location, the type of interest they have, whether it be a meetup or a shopping event. And over here is where you're going to create your first event. So we're going to click on that and we're going to get our event going. Now, when you go to make your event, there's 3 different ways you can do it. You can do it right here on the events page. When you click on here, you have your option of doing a private event or a public event. Again, we're going to go with public event. We want to reach the most amount of people. You can also do make an event in your group. If you have a Facebook group, you would just then go to the events tab, click create event, and it'll launch here where you can start creating your event. Or you can do it off the page. We'll go to Ask LLC. And here's something I got to show up for people, because a lot of people don't realize that they can fix this, because people say, well, I went to my page, I don't see an events tab. That's because you just have to put it there. If you don't see it, you can still make one and you can still put the tab there. All you're going to do is click on settings. This will launch. Go to tab, templates and tabs. Click on that. Wait for it to load, and then you're going to just scroll down. You'll see all the different tabs right there. That's what you were seeing on that left navigation bar. You're just going to click add tab right here and click events right here, add tab. You can add all these others. We'll go over all these, and this is all covered in another video, but we're just going to add that one tab right there. Click save. Now when we go back to our main page, the events button is right there, and you can always move it later on. In the other video, it shows you how you can move these tabs around, but we're going to just click that right there and create event. And like right here on the bottom, it'll say invite all the members of this group to the event. It'll invite them, but again, it won't reach the max amount of audience. Now say you're just doing an event that you want just the members of this group to be invited, like this is a cycle group. So say I'm doing a bike run and I only want to invite other cyclists to attend that are in this group, then I would go ahead and invite the members of this group and not make it a public event out there that just anybody can join. Now I know we're trying to reach the most amount of people, but if you really want to just have your group event, you can. You would just continue editing it right here. You'd add a picture. You'd put the event name, so you'd say bike ride Saturday, because this is again for just a group. And you're going to tell them where. You're going to give an address, like, whatever state park or whatever bike trail. You can set the frequency. You can do it a daily bike ride, a weekly. You can go custom. So you can do reoccurring events, and it can happen every week. Say every Saturday at 8 a.m. you want to bike the trail. You can post it right there. And then you'll put a description like, Saturday, a weekly Saturday ride. And you'll just type it right there. Oops, Saturday ride. And type. And then you're going to pick anyone can post, report post, and story items must be approved. And you can post all posts and story items must be approved. You can choose which one. Show guest list, and of course you can then check to invite all the members of the group, or have it posted and they decide if they want to be invited or not. And then you hit create. Now it is very important that if your group is secret, no one will be able to see this event but the people in the group. If the group is closed, no one will be able to see this group event but the people that are in the group. So that is how you're going to do this. And now we're going to go on to making an actual public event to reach the most amount of people. So when you're creating a Facebook event using your profile, again, you're going to click create, choose public, and you'll see your name come up here. You'll add a picture or a video, a short name. So say you're doing a flash mob dance, because this is a one-time thing and I want to get all these people to come to my flash mob dance. Location will say, downtown somewhere. Okay, I'll take your suggestion. And you're going to put your start and your end time right here. So you're going to say it's going to be this Sunday at, it's a flash mob, really, whatever time, and it's going to end, I don't know, you could say it ends an hour later, however long you think it's going to, it's probably 5 minutes or 2. You put a description, so, let's all go dance. Like, wow. Okay, and you can schedule, so you're going to click on here, and you can actually schedule, say you want weekly flash mob dance, so you type in, week, 1 week, flash mob dance, start and end, and then you click on add item, and you can do the next flash mob dance, and the next one, and the next one. So you can schedule multiple flash mob dance, and just going to hit save so that everybody that goes to your event here on your profile will see the first, and they'll say, ooh, this is a, leave schedule. This is a flash mob dance for the 80s. I'm going to do that one. And next week it's a flash mob dance for the 70s. I want to do that one. So they can sign up for all these multiple scheduled events. And then the keyword, you're going to type in things like, flash mob, or, dance-a-thon, or 80s dance off, break dance, broke dance, whatever you want to call it. All these keywords to draw the people in. Of course, here's the same posting rules that if you want people to be able to post, report post, and story items must be approved, the same thing as before, guest list. And then you're going to hit create, and this event will go out. But I always say that if you are trying to make multiple events, so this is good for a one-time deal, but if you're an organization or you're a business or you're a person that you want to have multiple events and build a following, you're going to use, yes, that's right, a Facebook page. And here's why, and here's how to do it. So we're going to use Logout City. You've added that little events tab, clicked over it, and you'll see 2 options over here, create event. Create event doesn't really matter. And of course, this little drop down says if you want to publish new events to the timeline and show the official event in the calendar. We're going to say yes to both, because we want to reach the most amount of people. Click create event. Of course, post your image right here or a video. Event name. So we want you to come, all of you, everybody. Location, it doesn't really matter. Tree in the woods location. Well, there's actually a tree in the woods. Again, you can schedule the frequency, so you can decide if you want it to be a daily thing, a weekly thing. And down here, you're going to choose categories. You can actually choose a category. So you can see art, cause, comedy, crafts, dance, all these things. One of the great things about creating an event on your page. So you pick one of these. So we're going to, what we're doing our event for is called, we want you all to come to a tree in the woods. So let's go. I can't believe there's actually one. Or let's say it's going to be an art event. We want everybody to come. So say, please, everyone, come to this event. Oops. It's a tree. And it's in the woods, people. You want to go to this. And you're going to schedule it. So if you want to do multiple trees in the woods events, you can click add, just like I showed you before. No, let's go back. Come on. No, cancel. Leave session. Okay, there we go. Keywords. So again, keywords, when people are searching up here in that little search bar right here for different things, they're going to type in, tree, or they're going to type in woods, or a tree in the woods, or you can put art event, art class, art exhibit, all these different keywords to draw those people in. You can always add it. So tree in the woods. So if that's not there, you can actually add your own tree in the woods category, keywords and stuff. And you're going to say, is it kid friendly? Is it? I don't know, you tell me. Will your event be kid friendly? That's for you to decide. Now, here is a great thing, messaging. Let people ask you questions about the event on the Facebook Messenger. So, you're going to let that? You can actually do that. You can click yes or no. Do you want to sell tickets? This is great. So, of course, you'll have to use another party, but you're going to put a link to the website where they're going to buy their tickets from you. Options: choose who can edit and post in your event. So, say you have, Thomas is going to help me co-host this event. You can put their name here and it'll let them co-host. They can help you post pictures. So anyone can post. Again, this is the same thing. Can anyone post? Does it have to be reported? Is it automatically approved? You can decide, or you can say only hosts can post and everything. So say you have your Tree in the Woods to Craft event and you want a lot of your crafters to post images of what they're going to make with those trees or a mud, or what are they going to do in the wood with their art. And they can post images of that to track people in there. And you can have a guest list where it'll display who says they're going, who might be going, and you're going to publish. So when you post this event and you publish it on your page, it will go on your events page, and it's really important because people will be able to search it. You can build a following as people like your page, say they attend your event and they like it, and they'll like your page itself. And so when you have, let's click leave. So when you have future events, you have all these people following your page, they might see another event for another Tree in the Woods and they'll want to come to that, and another one and another one. And you're going to build that. So a lot of times when you post an event, you'll have the same people going to it because they'll automatically get a notification that another Tree in the Woods event is happening. Right there. It's really, I can't lose it. Reaching the most amount of people, we're going to use, of course, the Facebook page name as the host. You can do this because it'll separate your own profile and you're giving your brand, your image, your business, your organization the spotlight. You want them to follow that and not your own profile. So when you create the event, right under here, under host, it actually has the page name. It doesn't have your profile name. They can then click on there and get to your page, like your page, follow your page, join your group, everything. And that's really important right there. They can then have other pages. Other pages can share your events. You'll have that cross-promoting, cross-branding, the networking. You're going to start building that little web network of reaching other people and other people reaching you. You're going to encourage people that go to your events or follow your events or attend your events to post in it and to share and to bring other people in. And that'll get more people going and more people interested in your events. Under your page, you can also boost your event and make ads that'll reach more people out there. Those people will like your page, follow you, join your groups. And this is the best way to reach the most amount of people on Facebook. Facebook ads, especially if you're really focusing on a certain area or a certain type of people that you want to come, it's not that expensive to run one of those. And that is how to reach the biggest amount of people. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is how to make the biggest impact and how to do it without getting all those little mistakes that people make that prevent them from reaching the most amount of people out there to get that audience in there. If you have any questions or any ideas for the next video that you want me to do, please reach out to us at Ask LLC. Till next time, take care. Bye.